Yo, what's up guys? Teacher Paul here and Felipe.
Hello there everyone.
And today we are reacting to this Australian stand-up comedian, Jefferies. So we reacted to Gun Control Part 1. I wasn't aware there was a Part 2. So everyone in the comments was like, hey, Part 2, Part 2, Part 2. So if you haven't seen Part 1, go check it out. And this is Part 2 with a lot of requests. So let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Second reason, and this is the big one. I'm foreign. And that's pissing the fuck out of you right now. And your brain is on a loop and you can't fucking turn it off. And it's just going around in a circle and you're just going, if you don't like it, go home.
Could you pause just 1
like
second?
It, go home.
Just for context, guys, and I don't know if you remember, Philip, could you go back just from the beginning? He was stating the reasons why people are furious in the auditorium. Do you remember? And he said the first one.
He's stating why people are mad at him, not at his arguments right now.
Yeah, he said the number one reason was because he's right. That's what he said. And number two is there. Okay, so just for you guys who haven't seen Part 1, this is just the context. Okay, so let's go.
Let's go.
Second reason, and this is the big one. I'm foreign. And that's pissing the fuck out of you right now. And your brain is on a loop and you can't fucking turn it off. And it's just going around in a circle and you're just going, if you don't like it, go home. If you don't like it, go home. And my answer to that is no. Came here legally, I pay my taxes, I say whatever the fuck I want. Your First Amendment means that I can say the Second Amendment sucks dicks.
What?
And
Oh my God.
unless you're an American Indian, you're a fucking immigrant as well, so fuck off.
And he has the First Amendment.
Precious about it. Like, I understand that to Americans your constitution is very important. I respect it, but please understand that every country has one as well. It's no more special than any other constitution. We have one in Australia. I don't know what it says. I've never seen it. If there's a problem, we'll check it, but everything's going fine. And don't get me wrong, I get that the Constitution's important to you. I get it, right? I've had people come up to me in my face and scream at me in car parks as I'm leaving the theatre, going, you cannot change the Second Amendment.
How the American accent.
Like, yes, you can. It's called an amendment. Like, if you can't change something, it's called an amendment. See, many of you need a thesaurus more than you need a constitution. And if you don't know what a thesaurus is, get a dictionary, work your way forward. Don't think your constitution is set in stone. You've changed things before. You used to have prohibition in there, right? And then people were like, hey, who likes getting fucked up? Yeah, I like getting fucked up too. Let's get that one out. You used to have this other thing in America called slavery. And then Lincoln came along and went, that's it, no more slaves. And 50% of you went, fuck you, don't take my slaves. And then the same bullshit arguments came out that you have with guns. Why should I have my slaves taken off me? I'm a responsible slave owner. I am trained in how to use my slaves safely. Just because that guy mistreated his slaves doesn't mean that my rights should be taken away from me.
Wow.
I use my slaves to protect my family. I keep my slaves locked in a safe.
What?
That's the thing. Why should I have my guns taken off me? I've done nothing wrong. Look, I agree with you. If you're a responsible gun owner and you don't fuck around with them, then you should be allowed your guns. You really should. But that's not how society works. We have to play to the 1% that are such fuckwits they ruin it for the rest of us. We have to walk as slow as our slowest person to keep society fucking moving.
The weakest link.
I take drugs like a fucking champion, right? We should all be allowed to take fucking drugs, but we can't, can we? Because Sarah took drugs and she stabbed her fucking kids. Thanks, Sarah. You fucked it up for everyone.
Could you pause there for 1 second?
Everyone.
He said drugs. I thought he said drives. I take drives.
No, he said drugs.
Yeah, but drives would be even a better argument, because you can be the best driver in the world. You can be, you know, Michael Schumacher, Ayrton Senna, but you still have to go in the speed limit, because other people's aren't. So
because you're a professional doesn't mean you can, you know, go high speeds or something.
Exactly, thinking every road is the Autobahn. But that would be a good argument, right? I can drive fast, but I have to abide by society and the rules. So we drive slow because other people can't. So that would be interesting as an argument. But he didn't say drives.
He said drives.
Yeah. Could you go back just 2 seconds? Ooh, wait. Could you pause? Because you froze there. Oh, he's frozen. The internet. Oh my goodness, the internet is not working. Oh man, I'm gonna have to cut this out.
That's what makes
Are you there, Philip?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
For the past 20 seconds, no, nothing. Could you go back? You were frozen. You were robotic. The internet just screwed us.
I'll go back. And right now at my screen, everything in slow motion, and it's so weird.
Yeah, wow. They're trying to censor us. They're trying to break our internet connection so we can't do this video.
Who's to say you're not crazy? That's the thing about crazy people. They don't know they're crazy. That's what makes them crazy. The only thing you know for sure on this earth is I think, therefore I am. You know that you exist. Anything past that is open to interpretation, right? You know you exist and that's it. Right now, I think I'm in Boston talking to 1,200 people. That's what I think I'm doing. But there is a good to fair chance that I'm in a mental home standing in front of a white wall going, I hate guns, I hate guns, I hate guns.
Yo, bro, let me pause here for a second. This guy I was talking about solipsism. Have you ever heard of it?
When you think something is real, but your mind is conjuring something, coming up with
kind of like that.
Like there's a story of someone who lived 5 to 6 years of their lives until the light bulb started blinking. Have you heard that one?
Yeah, I know that one. That's a story that we share on the internet.
That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, no, actually not.
Okay.
No, solipsism actually talks about, you know, I don't know if people are okay with this, so this might get you crazy. So please, if you are sensitive to this kind of stuff, please just move forward a couple of minutes, 2 minutes. I don't know. But anyways, this theory is like the only person that exists is only you. You know, it's only the person who's seeing things, who's watching things. So the solipsism theory is like, you know, only I exist and I am witnessing all of that is happening, but none of all those things that are happening are real, are true. You know, so that's a very existential crisis type of thing. And he almost reached that place. So,
but I think that's what he's. I think that's what he's talking about. He might be living a fake life, while, you know, his mind is creating a false reality. So that's what he believes, but he might be a crazy dude who's just making all of this up. I think that's what he meant by that.
Those things are very similar. Anyways, I think we can get back to this.
Let's go.
See, one of the better arguments is, well, if you take the guns away, then only the criminals will have guns. Not true. When they banned the guns in Australia, it worked. When they banned them in Britain, it worked. Okay, that Bushmaster gun that the kid was going to use in Sandy Hook cost like $1,000 American. You can buy it in Walmart. It'll be delivered to your house. That's it, man. $1,000, right? That same gun in Australia on the black market costs $34,000.
You looked
now,
it up.
if you have $34,000, you don't need to be a criminal. You've got $34,000. You're a great little saver. Keep going.
Hey, tell that to the criminals here in Brazil.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works. But okay, I respect
But
his opinion.
are guns illegal in Brazil? It is, right?
Yeah, guns are illegal here in Brazil.
Yeah, but the criminals, they
But
have.
the criminals still have them. The criminals still have them.
The criminals have
And
military.
it's not that expensive.
The criminals have military grade guns in Brazil.
Yeah, actually, yeah, exactly. Actually, the criminals here have like weapons of war, literally. You know.
Yeah. And they have a full network, a full business. Like,
yeah,
it's a highly sophisticated organization.
Some places in Rio de Janeiro have also like those armored cars working for the criminals. So that this guy doesn't know how things actually happen in the rest of the world.
In a third world country, right?
Yeah.
So that covers the criminals, but that doesn't cover the people who want to murder your family, that are coming after you and your family. It kind of does. Like, the people who do the massacres, it covers them because, okay, the kid at Colorado who thought he was the Joker, let's say that he had some social issues. The kid
For the
at
sake of
Sandy Hook
argument.
was Asperger's as fuck. Right? I don't know if you know a lot about the black market, but you can't just rock up at the docks going, guns! Who wants to sell me a gun? Now, I'm going to wrap this up. We won't talk about it anymore. Now, see, the one thing that I do really agree with the right to bear arms, I really agree with that.
The right
real
to
reason
bear
it was
arms.
written was so that you could form a militia to fight against a tyrannical government. In case the government became a bunch of, you could all get your guns and fight back. And that's why it was written. Yeah! And that made a hell of a lot of sense when it was just muskets. But you do know the government has drones, right? You get that? You're bringing guns to a drone fight. Like, if we went back to muskets, I'm all for it. Keep the Second Amendment. If we all have muskets, muskets are awesome. Every cunt should be carrying a musket with them at all times. You know what's good about the musket? It gives you a lot of time to calm down. Someone calls your wife fat and you're like, fuck you, buddy. You're not a bad guy. You're all right.
Yeah,
That
but
was
that
awesome.
would help if the musket is already loaded.
Yeah. But then you only have one shot, right?
Yeah, until you're able to make another one.
Wow. I was gonna make a joke that he said you have the right to bear arms, and I was thinking, if I had bear arms, I wouldn't need any guns. I would, be ripping people apart with my bare arms.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, Jim Jefferies is unfiltered, so that is, but the thing is, he's not offensive. He's just, it's comedy. It's funny,
No, I think this is offensive, but I don't really care. I just laugh at it.
No, bro, come on. This is not offensive. This is Australian.
Oh.
And then you're like, what's the difference?
Because if you notice, comedy is about this. Everyone gets shot. Got it. everyone is gets offended at some point.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of comedy, you know.
You need to be able to laugh at yourself and of the crazy things in life too.
Yeah, exactly. If you laugh at yourself, you can laugh at other people, and other people laugh at you. And it's just that, you know, just keep it simple, just keep it like that, and it's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to take it everything. You have to take everything serious. If you don't want to joke about something, well, then don't do it.
But
if you don't like, if someone is doing a joke you don't like, well, just don't listen to them anymore. You know, I there are comedians that I don't like to listen to. And what do? I just don't listen to. I just don't watch them.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that he is in a comedy club, so if you don't want to kind of laugh, and you know his reputation, I would say, so you wouldn't go to a place like that if you know the facts beforehand.
Yeah, of course. I there are disagreements. We might have disagreements with the person telling the joke.
Yeah.
But well, we disagree about everything in life at some point.
But that's why it's called a joke, right? That's why it's called a joke. Sometimes it's not 100% serious.
Mm-hmm.
It's just taking, it's just making fun of something.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, we're going to go to the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And let me know if you want us to react to more Australian stand-up comedy or Jim Jefferies. See you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Now you can get full access to exclusive content, special reactions to shows, series, anime, full movies, and even request a video of your choice. Just become a YouTube member or join Buy Me a Coffee today. Find out more. The link is in the description.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game.